Would you go on a 60-mile round trip to test your eyesight?
I have, on occasions in the past, driven with my wife in order to make sure that, what's the right way of putting it?
I'm staggered. I don't know how you're going to get out of this one, but it's going to be fun.
No. I think people who know me would know that I'm not an authority on driving, and that I'm not the best person in the world to ask detailed questions about driving.
No, I merely asked you if you've ever been on a 60-mile round trip to test your eyesight, and you said you had. I mean, why not go to Specsavers?
He wanted to make sure before taking the journey down the A1 that he was safe to drive. And, of course, in the course of that journey, it was confirmed, he confirmed to himself, that he was safe to drive.
If you, Mr. Gove, if your eyesight is not good enough, that in itself is an offence under the Road Traffic Act.
Dominic's eyesight was good enough. That was the whole point of the journey, to determine that he could drive safely.
So you are entirely happy with that explanation, which also happened to be on his wife's birthday, which another reason why people have brought that into consideration when they are listening to his explanation of what they heard yesterday.
Yes, but to my mind, I can't see the relevance of that.
If you're struggling with COVID-19 and you think you've got a problem with your eyesight, what is the government advice?
Well, I think that different people will take different steps in order to make sure that their eyesight is properly addressed.
What's the government advice?
Well, we advise people, obviously, to seek medical advice.
So it's not to get in a car and drive half an hour with your 4-year-old strapped in the back?
He took a short journey. That short journey was one that was consistent with the medical advice, consistent with the medical guidance. When he arrived at just outside Barnard Castle, he went for a very short walk.
No, sorry, Mr. Gove. We don't need to go into all of that detail because we heard him yesterday. So are you telling me that doctors told him to take that drive? He was following medical advice?
I'm saying the doctors cleared him to be able to return to work, and he was able to return to work.